What is going on YouTube? Sensei Johnny here. I'm bringing you part 2 of Survival Mode with me and my best mate here. We have just completed one of the hardest rounds I've ever faced in Survival Mode. That was only round 9. Both of us are now dreading what's to come. And now we're both trying to start organising ourselves, thinking, flipping hell, we both lost our self-revive there, but of course I can buy mine back while my friend can't, because he's only a very, very low level, because we haven't got another Xbox account. My Xbox only, really. So anyway, guys, I hope you're enjoying this so far. I'm sorry it's taken so long between this upload and the last one. It's just the fact that I've been so busy, really, trying to get some more MW3 gameplay. I'm trying to make this new series, MW2, Tack Knifing, and I've got some Black Ops as well, Black Ops Zombies. So all in all, guys, I've been really busy, really. And anyway, guys, let's get rid of the usual rubbish. Effectively, please like, subscribe, comment, the usual rubbish. Helps my channel out and inspires me, you know, all that usual rubbish. Anyway, let's get back on with it. Let's get back on with the gameplay. You see, I've picked up the AK. My mate is still using the M16. I am now telling him to buy a different gun, because let's be honest, I hate the M16 with a certain passion. And what I've always found, the wave after the Juggernaut is relatively easy speaking, okay? As you can see, I'm using a AK now, which I picked up an enemy, and my LMG, which has got pretty much full ammo. Now, guys, I had to buy some more ammo, because let's be honest, I don't want to run out of ammo in the middle of a gun battle. I have done before and died subsequently. Anyway, guys, there's 3 parts to this series, and then I've got some solo survival mode, which is myself, I think, which I will upload momentarily as well. So I'm busy. Now, guys, I hope you're enjoying this so far. I'm a big fan of survival mode, as I mentioned in the earlier video. However, it's a good base for zombies. However, there's a lot of things that since the E3 effectively came out and we saw what was going to be in Black Ops Solo Play, I would like to see introduced into the zombies as well. So you have choices as well. Like, I know with this, you effectively have an objective: survive. Zombies, there's effectively same survive. It would be cool, I think, for like a certain zombie mode, maybe not for all the zombie mode, but for a certain one to have like objectives like get to round 20 to open this door or something like that to escape. Something like that. Something like you know, there's custom maps you see. You sometimes have Bible endings, as they're called. So that'd be kind of cool in the zombies, but make them really challenging and tough. And see, guys, there is a lot of enemies around here. I'm trying to revive my mate, and I should have flashbanged really, but I think I've got enough time, and I'm taking a hell of a lot of hits there. It's up to him. He nice. The thing is, now at round 10, they're taking 2 knives, which is really irritating. So, wave 11 close. Anyway, guys, it'd be nice to have some objectives. Leave a comment of what you think. I'm always willing to hear your comments and opinions on the game. Anyway, I'm debating whether to pre-order Black Ops 2 or should I just wait and see how I feel later on. I will be honest, when I looked at the solo player, I weren't thrilled by it. I was like, looks decent, yes, but I'm not sure whether I'm really going to enjoy the solo player. But speaking of that, I'm not really a campaign player. I'm much more of a multiplayer slash wherever else there game. So you'll notice on my channel there will be very few single player references, because I think I did the campaign once on every Call of Duty, and that was enough for me. I know other people who spend months maybe just trying to get every achievement or something like that. No, not for me. I just don't bother with achievements. If I get them, I'm lucky. Black Ops, I think I did do a few achievements, maybe because I just felt like it's on a day or something like that. All my connection was bad. Now, guys, does anyone else suffer from bad connection, or is it just me? Recently especially, I've noticed I've been having 2-bar games a lot, and it's getting on my nerves really, because my NAT type is moderate for some reason. It's been changed. I've reset my router and done all that, but it's still moderate, so I don't know how to fix that, but I'm not too bothered. But the fact of the matter is, recently I've been at 2 bars in so many of my games. It's really irritating, because one, I'm lagging ever so slightly, so I'm having more difficulty killing the enemies. And 2, for instance, the second reason is that most of my mates are also on 2 bars, which doesn't make any sense. We could be the only ones on the internet, but we'll still be at 2 bars. We are thinking though, it's like they're like from America, Australia, from elsewhere actually play Cover Max, and I live in the UK. So it's quite irritating, and I think at certain times, let's say past midnight, there's going to be more American on there, Australian for instance, rather than British. But if the game's dominated by British kids, please put a British host instead of someone from, I don't know, America, because if you'll notice that if you're in a game where there's lots and lots of people from the same country, for instance the UK, for the time of day, you'll notice that most likely a British host, and there'll be one kid maybe at 2 bars who might be from America. We've noticed that. However, it would be nice, and this round here, lads, is really, I thought we were going to die at this round as well. We were by the kill streaks, and it weren't the best idea. But it annoys me the fact that I'm at 2 bars when I want to be at 3, of course, or 4. Now, there was other people who used the internet in my house, which I am used to, and it doesn't bother me in the slightest having other people in the house on the internet, because it doesn't usually affect my connection, except when they like downloading or watching stuff on the computer, YouTube, and things. It slows down my internet connection. And you see there a flashbang. I do not know how that kid was not affected by that flashbang. I think I go down in a second because I'm so red. It's unbelievable. And my mate and me are like on this bridge, and we are fighting to our last drop of blood. And there is my riot shield squad, and we're still fighting on. My hands then, but let's be honest, it was a hot day, so I was hot. And if you've ever been in a small room with an Xbox on for a long period of time, it does get hot in the room. So me and my mate are both melting, literally, and our hands are so sweaty. Sorry, ladies, if you're watching. It's not very nice. It was true, and look, I've called in another Delta squad, and I'm buying a perk sleight of hand. I'm level 50, of course, as you probably could tell by now, and I need to have sleight of hand on. Extreme conditioning is useful, but I much prefer to have sleight of hand on. So anyway, guys, leave a comment and look at that. I epically failed it. I can't pick up my sleight of hand without picking up another gun. And I think, come on, Tom, pick it up. No, am I going to ever pick it up? Finally, I'll pick it up. Now, I didn't think of this tactic before until a later game when I could actually share my kill streak. So if you called in, let's say, sleight of hand, your mate might be like, let's say, level 30. You give him the sleight of hand, and then you get it later on. So to share your perks, you can't do it with kill streaks, of course, but you know, it's just an idea. And another tip for you guys is if you get it unlocked, use a riot shield squad. They're just useful, and they can kill the juggernauts themselves. I've seen it many times before. And let's be honest. Also, I recommend you keep a predator missile in your back pocket. And now, is this another juggernaut round? I think it's another juggernaut round. Yes, it is another juggernaut round. You're now going to see the awesome power of an LMG here. I think now I'm taking out these few ground hostiles. My mate is down once again. I'm not very happy about it. I'm saying, mate, stick with me. You haven't got the perks available to survive. And now, what is that guy doing on his? He's just standing there like looking down. And I'm like, oh god, juggernaut. And I flashbang. That's just to buy me a few seconds of time so I can run around, find him, and go, thank god. And that was close. That was too close. Now I say to him, stick with me, dude. And I'm like giving the tip of going prone if the helicopter's spraying at you. And what does he do? Doesn't listen to me. He almost dies again by a juggernaut. And now you're going to see the awesome power of the LMG. One down. And I'm being shot from somewhere and it's hurt. There it is. There's the second one. And it's down. So I'm a big believer in the fact that you should shoot down the AO6 or Cobra, like whichever one, whatever you call it, first. So you can run around outside. Because you're very limited if they're up in the air and you've got juggernauts. If you're inside, otherwise you can get shot. And you see there's a claymore, there's a sort of Nova thing there, which is chemical. I call it Nova thing because I play a lot of zombies. I just call it chemicals, and it slows you down, which is quite annoying, really. And now me and my mate are both teaming up in front of the juggernauts, and I think I kill my mate soon because he's walked in front of my bullets. And let's be honest, I'm blood red because I'm thinking, and I go down. I was really annoyed by it. I was like, how the hell did I go down? You know, I've got quick revive on, my mate still gets me. Now, I think, do I buy it again? I probably do. That's one of my big tips to you guys. If you can, buy it. The awesome power of C4 there. Just chuck a few on the ground, you can take out any juggernaut. And now my mate's running away, blood red from it, and I'm chucking my C4 again. Waiting for the juggernaut to come down that corner. Come on, juggernaut. And there we are. That's 77 Johnny's way to take out the juggernauts really effectively, guys. So you can, and also another tip is Keep it like a predator missile or an airstrike in your back pocket. Personally, at rounds, I like to have a predator missile, but I'm more of a fan of the the airstrike now, because you can run around, chuck that down. You're not vulnerable on the ground. And let's be honest, it's an AC-130 effectively. The airstrike. It's not like a precision. I think it's an AC-130 40mm cannon that whacks down. It does a hell of a lot of damage to the ground. And now I think we get into our camping spot. I don't like the word camping, but let's say call it a defensive spot where we could lay down interlocking points of covering fire. Otherwise, or better known as camping. Do we start camping? No, I'm still screaming at my mates to come to me and stop running off on his own, because you're not a one-man army. I think he was there tab firing, and I said, dude, it's fully auto, and he goes, oh, that's why. Yeah, I was laughing, and guys, I picked up my favourite gun for survival mode, the ACR. It is simply a beast of a weapon. It does so much damage, it's unbelievable. And I always buy new cubes for it. I don't know why they are useless against enemies, but I guess in a large group you might stun them for maybe a second, use your time to escape. I don't know, I just don't like it. And a big tip to you guys, my biggest tip probably is have a machine gun as your sort of main gun, but then use your secondary and sit down. So then use an enemy gun as your secondary, which you can pick up ammo for. Like, you can use the FAD, the AK, but I always swap. I'm a big gun that goes so far as the ACR survival mode. It is so much fun. I love the ACR. It's accurate, it's powerful. What more could you want? So anyway, guys, the video is wrapping up soon. I think I'll do one more round, then I'll just pause it, and then I'll pause it for the next part, I'm afraid to say. And guys, it would be a big help. I've said it once before, but I'll say it again. Please, 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 don't mind me begging my hands and knees for you. Like, sub, comment, even if you want a sub for a sub, I don't mind. Drop me a message. I'm more than willing to answer any questions for you. And another big tip for you is claymores. However, later on in the video, you'll see where claymores where my mate actually goes down by my own claymore because the enemy walks in front of it, so it kills him instead of the enemy, which is a shame really, but never mind. Guys, we're coming up to the end of it now, and we're both now just defensively interlocking fire here. The red dot is crucial on the guns. My mate's using a holographic because he hasn't unlocked red dot yet, but I'm a big fan. I prefer red dot. So you can see, ow, my mate shot me. That really hurts. I was saying to him, I weren't very pleased with that. He shot me. Anyway, guys, video is racking up now. We're about to finish round I think it's round 16. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this part. Please like, subscribe, comment. 77 Johnny is going to sign out in a few seconds. So, guys, peace out. Peace out.